Hi everyone, Medium Ben Beck, and today I'm here at Fort Nelson, just having a look around to see what we get. What my aim today on this video is to actually tell you how, not just how I work as a medium, but when I come to these places that are claimed to be haunted, how I would pick up on energies or spirits, or let's say ghosts, as people like to call them. And as we walk around Fort Nelson today, I'm going to pick up on this stuff and I'm going to try and work on different ways, and I'm going to give all the information that I possibly can so people can see the way that I work. Even though we've already started walking through, we're down in the tunnels at the moment, but walking through the other rooms I already had picked up on the stuff. But this is where we're starting to film it, so I'll catch up with all you guys soon. Okay everyone, so we're already making our way down the tunnels now. And we've just stopped for a moment because I'm actually starting to pick up on an energy that's actually drawing forwards, and they're actually asking me to follow them. So what I want us to do now is we're going to follow me, and we're going to head down this way to the tunnels, okay? The person that I am picking up on is a male energy. He died when he was in his 60s, and he did work in the fort in itself, okay? And what he's doing is he's actually showing me, if you want to put on my vision at all, Lindsay, so you can see it a bit better. Oh yeah, by the way everyone, Lindsay's here, she's doing the video for me today. So I really do appreciate that. And anyway, so what we're going to keep talking about this gentleman who's actually connected with me. He is stood here with me. I'm seeing him as a light anomaly, and the colour that I am seeing is purple. So this person, as he walks around the fort from what I'm being made aware of, as I'm also speaking here, I'm now looking up the other end of the tunnel. I can actually see someone stood up there, and that's not physical presence, that is spirit, because they're showing themselves to me and they're waving. Okay, but I want to concentrate on the person I am connected with here. They can wait a moment. As I said, the colour of the vibrations that I'm getting from this gentleman is the colour blue, which means to me in a focal, okay? Focally, he will speak to people as people walk through these tunnels, okay? But today he's showing himself to me rather than actually speaking to me. As I've said that, he's then showing himself in another light form to me. So just follow me down here. With this gentleman, I also keep getting the name of Paul, and that does feel a very, very strong connection in relation to this gentleman that I've got with me. Okay, as we've walked into here, I'm also picking up the name of Rodney. He's someone that also goes around with this gentleman by the name of Paul. As you can see where we are now, have a little walk around into the show where we are by pointing the camera at the side so people know where we are. Okay. Now the disappointing thing down here is there's actually a walkway here that's been closed off, which is a shame because it's a place that I do feel drawn towards. Now this Rodney and Paul, they will use this area, the whole area, they'll walk around it. Okay, when people come down here, they will make themselves aware to people. Now, as it stands, with a little bit of history and actual relation to this place, I am aware that the forts never actually did see action. Okay, from using the other forts along the hill, it's always been the same case. The forts have never seen action, and obviously this is the army where we are. Just follow me down to this room here. As you can tell, it is a very, very dark room, which is probably the reason why I'm picking up on this individual spirit that I'm picking up on, because they might want to go to the dark areas rather than staying in the actual bright places, because I don't want people to see them that sometimes that actually can see them. But as I said, this Peter, was it Peter or did I say Paul? Okay, it was Paul, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, when we was in the other corridor, I picked up on the gentleman of Paul. He actually showed himself, but obviously it wasn't in a dark area, but that's not to say just because I'm stood here in the dark now, okay, because I'm actually picking up on another energy being placed here. This is probably a magazine, so it's where they would have probably kept ammo at some point. Because you can feel the sensation of people running in and out. Was that someone running around outside then?
No, there's no one else down there.
Okay, because I'm starting to hear noises now. Yeah, as I said, I can hear the running as people come in and out of this room because they need to be in a hurry. It's like they're doing their drills, they're practicing what you would be doing if this place had ever seen action, okay? If we just draw back out of this room now, then please, Lindsay. Energy or Rodney that I picked up on. I'm just going to find out a bit of information about him. Okay, it's just people probably come down to the tunnels, which doesn't matter. We won't let that concern us. We're going to carry on with what we're doing. Now, this guy, by the name of Rodney, I'm picking up on issues with his right knee. Okay, if people were to just actually see him that are also sensitives, or if he was to just genuinely manifest himself, people would see him, but he'd be walking around, but he would be limping because of his knee, the issue that he has. Okay, he had a big gash coming out of his knee. I do feel that I need to go outside, but we haven't got access out to there, because I can actually see, I'm visualising this in my mind's eye, that people are out there, and they're putting these tents up and things like that, but it seems to me like as if this is like something that would have recently happened. To me, it's like it's like picking up on residual energy. And people say that wherever you go, you always leave a part of yourself there. This is what I'm picking up on today. And outside there, I'm picking up on people. They would have come here and they would have used that grass area. And it's like as if I'm seeing very what's the word to use? It's people doing like dressing up, fancy dress sort of thing. But I could see big tents out there. It's like they got to do a dance or something like that. It's like you see people in metal armour and stuff doing like stuff. And you'd have bells and stuff like that. Okay, I think we're going to finish here and then we'll wrap this up and we're going to move to another area now. Okay, well, we've come outside now to another area. We've moved up from downstairs. I just wanted to mention also, when we were downstairs, going back to what I was saying about what I was picking on outside with the residual energies, it was like as if the sort of fancy dressing up room would be like a gap of 15th century, that sort of uniforms being worn, and they were like colours, and it was like these people would have had pretend fights and things like that, and it's like they had visitors coming in. I feel the reason behind was actually, I feel very out of breath on there. And I do feel just drawn in by this gentleman that I'm picking up on. The reason why I feel I'm picking up on this is because the actual gentleman that's drawn forward and he's actually made himself aware to me, showing me the information he's given me, was he used to be a part of that. He would have actually attended that event, but he's now passed over into spirit. This is a place where he will come, so he comes and goes. He's not as if he's a grounded spirit here. Okay, right, if you just want to follow me in, as I walked up this pathway, I got drawn back up to this corner, and what I'm seeing is a gentleman laid out on the floor, and he actually passed over from an illness, an infection that he's got. I also do feel it's actually drawn to this Ronnie. That's what I've just been made aware of. And I'm actually seeing him laid down here on the floor, okay? He had an infection. This is the gentleman that I spoke about who had the issue with his knee. He's laid down here and this is where he would have passed over, okay? But he's been wandering downstairs, that's where his energy is. I do feel he's a grounded spirit here. But there's other people that are in spirit here that do come and go as well, and that's how he's never lonely. That's what I want to say. I want to think of this in a positive way, because he was never a lonely person. He's always had someone around him to keep. He's always had these things to keep him occupied, even though he's still in spirit. But when he was earthbound, okay, he was the guy that would walk around and make you laugh. So this is something else he would do at the moment whilst he's also in spirit. Go around and like put on your clothing, okay? And you'll hear the laughter that he makes. And as I said, the gentleman that I picked up on by the name of Paul, he showed himself, manifested himself in the blue light to me. He made himself aware to me, and that colour is a focal colour for myself, okay? So as I said, you would hear him, but you'd also hear this, Ronnie. So if people were to come up here, okay, thank you for confirming that, because as I said that, I see the blue light manifest itself in front of me here again. So what do people do if they would come here, or if they ever done EVP or anything? I feel that what would happen is they would actually ask these questions and they'd get the responses if they wanted them. You can probably see where we are now, okay? What I want to do is right now I want to actually move on and go to another area and then do some more, okay?